Okay, let's do another video, or tidbits of videos, headed to our next stop. The music that I can't listen to while this is on. Right now I was just listening to this new Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Dirt on My Diamonds Volume 2. Just got that the other day. I think it come out in September 24th. Pretty good. I mean, he dropped two of them, parts 1 and 2, or volume 1 and 2, Dirt on My Diamonds, this year. Don't remember what month the other one come out, but this one's pretty good. If you don't like Kenny Wayne Shepherd, it's probably not pretty good. If you like Kenny Wayne Shepherd, this one's pretty good. That's the way to review it, but let's see here. There's 8 tracks on it, and they're all solid. I'll have to listen to it some more and remember. There's at least 4 or 5 really good songs on there. None of them's really stinkers. But anyway, so can't listen to Kenny right now. You're gonna have to listen to me. What was that song I was just listening to? Maybe I can sing it to you, and that don't infringing copyright laws. The first song's called I Got a Woman. I got a woman, a down, 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 down. And it goes way better than that. They can't get me for copyright infringement if I'm singing it, because I'm going to make it even sound worse than I can normally make it sound, and that's pretty bad. Alright, we got to put this stuff down, because we're about to enter the interstate. Not at a really good, well, no, wait a minute, there's one worse than this, further down, closer to 20 and 285 crossing. Alright, dude, get it in your little spot there. Lights ain't on, keep going. Probably should have passed him. Alright, lots of room back here, but he's going mighty slow. Mighty slow. He's going mighty slow. Hammer time. Lights on. Rack 'em, pack 'em, and stack 'em, boys. That whole 1 car length for every 10 mile an hour they taught you in school does not work in Atlanta. If you give them a car length, they'll 5 cars try to stick it in there. So you got to keep it packed tight, pay attention, don't text. People don't get that. A lot of texters on the roads in Atlanta. That is a scary situation. I've had texting 18-wheelers that's almost run me up on this when they're doing these construction sites. And they've got that divider wall shoved right up next to your fenders. Here comes an 18-wheeler texting and leaning into your lane, and you almost wipe out. You got to stay on your toes around here. That is pretty good for almost 10 years up here. Until I got tagged. I didn't get tagged. I mean, I don't know if you can go into a lot of detail. Had a wreck last January. Wasn't my fault. Lady turned, I was doing the speed limit, 55 mile an hour. Lady turned left in front of me coming from the other way. And I mean, closer than this car I'm following right now. And she turned right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. I'm not even sure my foot made it to the brake pedal. I did everything I could. That was the best van I ever had. And they took it out. There's no replacing it. This van is a cousin. It's in the same year model, same make. The other one was a Nissan NV 3500 SL, which had all the extra chrome and seats, better everything in it. with all the options that I had ordered from the factory. This one I had to fly to Philadelphia to find it because I didn't know at the time when I bought it in 1921. They have them in 2021. That was the year they stopped making Nissan NVs. This is a NV 2500 SV. It's down in class, down in group size. This one's okay. It's got some issues. I think it's got like a warped brake rotor on it. When I get heavy on the brakes, you can feel the vibration. Sometimes you feel it. I think I need to probably get the front end line. This one had less miles because I do tend to put a lot of miles on something. From 2021 to January of 2024, I think I had like 67,000 miles on it, and I bought it brand spanking new. Special order, delivered from the factory with what I ordered on it. This one, when I bought it in Philadelphia, had 44,000 miles on it. How many miles I got on here now? I hadn't run as many miles this year because I ain't able to work that much. And I'm hitting the wrong thing. It's over here. This one has 65,925 miles. So I've basically got the same miles now that I had on my other one in January. This one started at 44. So I put about 21,000 miles on it most of this year. And I usually do 30, 35 or something probably, I don't know. We're headed downtown Atlanta, uptown, whatever you want to call it, midtown, I don't know, but we're got to get to the hairy, scary traffic. Right now it's pretty good out here. I was kind of hoping it'd be dead today. They say tomorrow's supposed to be the busiest day of the year at the airport. Atlanta Hartsfield is supposedly the busiest airport on the planet. I kind of tend to believe it sometimes. I've been to a few airports in my life in a couple different countries. Yeah, I wish the downtown connector was looking like this today, but that ain't gonna happen. I do know we don't need to get in too big a hurry. Because, let's see, what was it? The day before Christmas Eve, I was over here. I've seen a lot of police out getting their Christmas bonus fulfilled. Christmas Eve. It was out in force. I have contributed to that fund over the years. But I work all around Atlanta. I have to kind of go when I'm getting there, because most of the time you're not moving like we are today. Most of the time you're stuck in traffic on an interstate, not moving. I'll show you more what it's usually like when we get to the downtown connector. If you're from around here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I go all over, so some of these people don't really know what a certain area on the south side or the north side, or you know, where certain roads start to merge and what's busy most all the time. So I better enjoy my light traffic today. By next week, it's gonna be back to nasty salad again. Let's hold that a minute. I feel like I would kind of like to hear some of my tunes. Oh, we got somebody wanting. They wanted that spot, didn't they? We're gonna leave it on a minute. I don't know where he went. He just pulled out. He really thought there was a hole there. Oh, he's moving. He just can't wait. You go on around. There's a hole there if you'll take it, bud. I'm gonna stay right here and let you have it. Where'd he go? He's like a big mover. And then, here he comes again. This guy just ain't got what it takes to fulfill the dream of moving. There he goes. He's out of my way. And I got me a rabbit out there, so that'll get one of the cops off my plate if I let him take care of that ticket for me. You go get him, buddy. You go. That actually gives me a little more speed initiative if you can get somebody that actually does move. That's pretty much well faster than what I want to do. Now he's confused again. He wants to go fast, he just don't have the driving skills to back it up. Alright everybody, hold your line coming in. Like they hear that. You're just gonna think this to yourself. Is that a little speed demon? I've slowed down and I'm gaining on him again. Must be periodically texting. He's texting now, so he's slowed back down. Alright dude, if you want it, you better go. Left, right. You decide. Come on. I don't like it when they make me start getting on the brake because he's not sure about what speed he wants to go. I think I'm in a good enough lane to pull off the move I want when I turn. Yes. If we don't have to go around some slower traffic. We may have to. What this does. There is a hole in there. I still want that lane. They're making it a little bit more interesting now. Everybody else suddenly wanted this spot. Still coming in here, boys. Coming in. He's moving on out. We're good. Let's get back in here and settle in. About the best we can hope for what we want. We're going to be turning momentarily. This would be the lane of choice. There's a method to my madness when it's traffic concerns. There just is. Center lane of 5, if you want to get to downtown connector, it usually works better. You can take one lane to the right and that would work. You'll see why in a minute. I say this one's better. Kind of hoping he's going to go left up here at this fort. I don't really like following the big boys when I don't have to. He's going left at the fort. That is perfect for me. Yes, we're in the left lane. This is why I wanted this lane. Because that puts me closer to a merge spot under here. Oh, this looks way sweeter than normal. Yes, it does. We'll let that car move on up. I'm going to slide in behind him. Yeah, this is usually chaos right here. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm glad y'all took the rest of the week off. Even the place I'm going, they're not supposed to be seeing patients. So hopefully I'll be able to find decent parking, which there's not a lot of there. Let's take one more lane, please, for 300. Oh goodness, I wished it was like this every day in Atlanta. This would be marvelous. Marvelous. Welcome to Atlanta on an overcast day. Not sure what you'll be able to see out my front windshield. But the traffic is splendido. Not sure if that's a word, but you get it. Traffic's amazingly good for this section of roadway. Doesn't usually flow this easily. Alright, everybody. I am gonna have to think about getting over pretty quick. I got one on my hip. Get him off my hip. No, I don't imagine that Corvette would have appreciated me running over him. But I saw him. That's the thing I never figured out. A Corvette with a DP tag. If you truly got some kind of disability, how can you get into that Corvette? It hurts me sitting in this van. There ain't no way I could crawl down in a Corvette. But you be you. Wait a minute. I need to go. Yeah, I was just about to jump off the thing early because I'm talking. When I'm talking, I ain't thinking straight. See the bubble trouble. Now I don't know that I can get over, my friend, because you are pulled over about where I need to be turning off. I'm gonna give you that lane though for a moment. Come back around. Respect the law. I wouldn't want to be a cop in Atlanta. Too many crazy people, too many shootings and stabbings and everything else. Carvana has got their little vending machine full, just about. That thing's been empty for a while. Let me get over here. Got a green light. Let's do the green scene. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Take middle lane this time. Probably should have got one of those other lanes. I know I don't want the one to the right. There's a sharp curve up ahead, and then there's a little quick curve with a curb that kind of sticks out. Last time I was over here, I was in that right hand lane. I made this light, I made the next sharp curve, but where it merged into another road, somebody was texting and pushed me up over that curb with his van. So I clipped the curb. I think the easiest van to get around, especially finding a parking hole downtown Atlanta. God, I hate working downtown. They do not make parking holes for a high top van. They do not. That's a whole other block right there. Is this where I was talking about? Maybe. I don't think I was in. I mean, I know I was in that lane. Is this the light where we run up over the curb a little bit? Didn't do no damage. That I'm aware of. He says that all four tires now fall off on this particular day. Fall off of the van. Alright, come on. Yep. That's where it was. God, see how that guy went across that line? This guy almost run into me over here. People don't know how to damn drive in Atlanta, I'm telling you. I think it said Alaska. Ooh, you're a long way from home. In fact, there's no way that said Alaska. It didn't look like an Alaska tag. Okie dokie. See if we can find our place without driving past it. Still a little ways down here, probably a mile. Now I know I don't want the right lane because I found out in the past that turns into a turn only lane right at the last minute and you won't never know it when there's buttload of traffic here. I think that's where we drop a lane, I think. Yep. Right lane must turn. They didn't tell you till you come around. If you're here in heavy traffic and you find yourself right there all of a sudden, it's interesting. SCAD. Welcome to Midtown Atlanta. Alright, let's go. This bridge over here with all the pipes and such. That's the overpass going over I-85. Traffic's got a decent flow to it down there. Decent traffic days. I don't really feel like working. That's another thing about injury. Some days I don't feel good when I get out of bed. It's hard to even get out of bed. Do not know I can keep up this work way longer. Don't know. Still got a ways to go. Some of these buildings start looking the same. In the office I'm going to now, they did some major remodeling of parking lots, buildings, build another building over the top of a building, and sometimes if you ain't paying attention, you'll pass that place. Parking is a nightmare there. Downloading the app, which is like no other parking app that I have to use here in Atlanta. The last time I parked here, I got some kind of Russian internet bug because they changed all the language on my phone to Russian. Trying to use their parking app. I don't know what that was. Let's see, are we getting close? I think we're getting close. I need to pay attention here. There's a building wrapped up inside of a building. This is it. There's my little building and this building. This building didn't used to be here. Well, I found it. Watch how ridiculous this parking situation is. Even when there's not many people here, parking's bad for a big van. High top van, I can't go in that parking area over there to the left. Nope, can't do it at all. We got to park over here. Well, that might be one spot that don't require me to pay, because it takes me about 30 minutes to do one of these. Pay here, pay here, pay here, pay here. Contractor parking only. I'm a contractor. I am going to park here. Where's that? There's that wall. I had to get all the way in here so people will have room there. So, turn the lights down. This video will be off. We'll see y'all on the next video. That's it, folks.